That's enough to make a grown man cry. And that's okay. You go right ahead, T.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Comics Clash. I just saw John Wick Chapter 4, so today I'm going to be giving you guys my full spoiler review on the film. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. Not only is it my favorite movie of the year so far, it's one of the best action films I've seen in the decade, and it just absolutely is amazing. So with that said, let's dive into the spoiler review. Alright, so John Wick Chapter 4, it's really something special. Not only is it an amazing conclusion to the John Wick franchise, but it just really is a staple in action films because there's just so much to love here with everything that they do with the action. Not only do you get nunchucks, pistol fights, axe throwing, it's everything. There's every single type of action that you could want inside of this film, and it's just so awesome. Now, I do love the John Wick franchise prior to this film, but this just brings it all together to make it one of the best action franchises ever. And it's just so awesome, and I really enjoy myself watching this movie. So let's dive into some more specifics. Of course, Keanu as John Wick is absolutely fantastic, and in this film he really gives it his all, and you just really see that inside of him. You see that he's giving it his all, he's giving it his best performance that he can for the character, and it just all comes together so nicely, and I absolutely love it. He does a fantastic job with the character, as he's done prior, but this time you can just really feel his presence and his effort inside the film, which I just really love, and he just such a great job with his character. Not only is his character amazing, but we have so many new characters that I just really loved, especially Kane. He is an amazing character, and he has to kill John Wick because his daughter is being blackmailed. It's just insane, his backstory, and you kind of can root for him actually by the end, and it's just really cool to see his character progress throughout the story as well as John Wick's character, and I just really enjoyed myself seeing their stories play out to the end where, you know, I could have chosen anyone. Of course I chose John Wick, but his character was just really great. They did a great job developing him, and I just really enjoyed him on the screen. Now, our villain here is definitely more memorable than the other ones. I still forget his name. He's like a British guy or something, but he is cool. He's just kind of taking over the screen. He looks like a little bit of a wuss though, so John Wick wouldn't have fought him, which I wish they made like a really strong villain that John Wick would have trouble fighting. I think that would be really cool to see, but we probably won't see that now, but I thought it would be a cool idea to have. But he's an alright villain. I enjoyed him inside of the film. And yeah, they do enough with his character to make you actually like see him as a villainous presence, which I quite enjoy. Now we gotta talk about the action. I mean, it's just insane. It is so insane how they did all of this action inside of one film, and it's just crazy because they try to do every single type of action they can in this runtime, and it just all kind of works. It all kind of works, and it's just so much fun to watch. I just really enjoyed myself watching all the action play out. It gets really bloody. It gets really awesome. There's so many different scenes that just play out really differently. I love the scene where he has the fire gun and he's just lighting people up on fire. It's absolutely awesome. And then the scene with the axe and the nunchucks. There's just so many different types of scenes throughout the film that just really bring the action to light, which is really awesome. Now, my one criticism, though, was that the action scenes were really long, and sometimes they got repetitive, but every so often when we got like a set change or something like that, then the action would change, which was enjoyable. Now we gotta talk about the story. Now the story is just really special because John Wick just wants to go out and find peace within himself and just finish what he's doing. He wants the high table stuff to go away, all the bounties on his head to end, and I love that this film gave him the opportunity for that to end. And I think that's just what's really special with it, is how it ends. It all ends nicely for John Wick because throughout the entire film you see he gets really injured. He gets scenes that were like, oh, he probably should be dead. But you can see that he didn't want to let himself die. And by the end of the film, when he does die, you see that he was able to let himself die because he found peace within himself. And I just think that's just so amazing. It just really gives you an amazing conclusion to an awesome franchise with a character. And it really makes me emotional just thinking about how John Wick's journey started from the beginning all the way to where he was now, finding peace within himself and being able to be with his wife, which is it's just amazing. It just really comes back full circle with his character, and it's really special. So yeah, it all just ended really nicely for me. I don't think they should make a John Wick 5 because if they do, it'd be really stupid. And it just really ended really nicely for me with that ending. It all just comes full circle, really nice, and I really enjoyed that. Now, I did forget to mention a few things that I really wanted to talk about. First, the music choice is absolutely awesome. The soundtrack slaps. There's so many great songs throughout the film. There's a great score that is in the previous John Wick film, but it's kind of enhanced in this one as we travel to different locations and we get to see the sound change, which is just really awesome, and I really enjoy that. The color correction is awesome as well. Amazing visual shots and just how the color works within the film. It looks so cool. There's so many amazing scenes where you could just pause it and take a screenshot and that should be your wallpaper for your computer or your phone and it just looks sick. But yeah, it looks absolutely awesome, especially with the setting changes throughout the film as we go to so many different places. Japan, Berlin, and France, which it just all comes together so nicely with the cinematography and just seeing everything. It looks beautiful in the entire film. Not only that, but we have some amazing one-liners in the film as well. So many memorable lines and scenes, especially from the beginning when the Bowery King enters and John Wick's there just punching the wood, which is just sick. So many great lines throughout the film where John Wick has some amazing one-liners. And there's one line to the end of the film that I really love, and it kind of stuck with me. Those who cling to death live, and those who cling to life die. Which it just really kind of sums it up so nicely for John Wick's character and Kane's character, and it just all comes together really well in the end with the shootout, which is just absolutely fantastic. So many moments to love. The visuals, action, choreography, cinematography, story, characters, everything comes together so nicely to make one of the best action films I've seen in recent times. Only a couple issues were that it could have been split up into two movies, which would have probably made it more epicer, more grander, which I thought would be really nice. And the fact that the runtime is really long and you can kind of feel it a little bit throughout the film. But overall, it's an insanely awesome movie that I really thoroughly enjoyed. It's probably one of the best action films I've seen in recent times, easily my favorite movie of the year. And with John Wick Chapter 4, I'm going to give it a 9.4 out of 10. It was really, really freaking awesome. I loved it. It was fantastic. Tell me what you guys thought about John Wick Chapter 4 down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.